cut off his pants, yo, his ball just rolls down the stretcher. And I was like, hey, that's a testicle. Hey everybody, Kim Morgan Experience. Hey, I'm going to tell you about a cool career that especially I'm in, the EMS field. I'm a paramedic by trade. A couple of questions that were asked to me by a couple of y'all that wanted to know a little bit about me, and here we go. I hope y'all enjoy. Day to day, what I am is a paramedic, you know. I have no reason to get in specifics where I work. I'm just a paramedic in Philadelphia, you know. I take people from situations to hospitals, and when I work in transport, I take people from nursing homes to this in a timely fashion, you know. I'm the guy that you see the ambulance and everything, you know, put people on monitors, telemetry, you know, make sure I'm breathing for them. Sometimes we get codes. Some days are better than the others, you know. Some days are definitely better than the others, you know. It's a crazy system. You have a lot of good brothers and sisters out there that, you know, you look out for because they look out for you, because we all we got out there, you know. When you're in that truck with your partner, it's just you and your partner, and you got 12, 14 hours, whatever you're working and everything. It's hard, it's sweaty, it's cold, you know, it's humid, it's muggy, and, you know, you can hardly ever eat, but, you know, you do it because you love it, you know, because you want to, quote unquote, make a difference, you know. And that's why I've always been in healthcare, you know, because I always want to help people and I wanted to make a difference. I know it sounds cliche, but you know, it is something that I like doing. So that's what I am. You know, I became a nationally registered critical care paramedic, you know, but that doesn't mean anything. But it just means that there's a lot of word soup behind my name. That's all that means. When it comes to EMS, it's one of those things that it beats up on your body. You know, you got to be ready for it. It's not something you say, hey, I'm just going to do this for, you know, for the hell of it. No, you got to like this. You got to like this shit. You know, you got to eat, breathe, and just endure this shit. You know, it ain't for the faint of hearts. Tread lightly. You have to understand that the EMS system is an overtaxed, overburdened, underpaid system. So, you know, when we're trying to go for, you know, nursing home to get emergencies out there, you don't call for pinky sores or elbow sores or, you know, my stomach hurts when you're a 24-year-old man who can actually get up, call an Uber, and go there by themselves. That's why I tell people, you know, make sure that what you're doing makes sense. You know, if you're bleeding, yes, call, but you gotta make sure just because you cut your finger, you got a drop of blood coming. Now it's different if you're on blood thinners and the blood is spurting. So there's level to this shit, you know. Don't call 4 o'clock in the morning talking about I got a toothache. How long have you had a toothache? 2 weeks. So why'd you call now? Because I ran out of painkillers and I wanted to go to the hospital, so they give me some drugs. I might not laugh at you, but it's definitely gonna be written on my face like, are you serious? So it's overtaxed, overburdened. You know, people are grown. Let's act grown. If we have to call 911, it should be for something that's emergency, not I have labs and they got their labs taken 2 days ago and it came out abnormal, so now they gotta go to the hospital. And there's nothing wrong with this person. That causes burnout, you know, that causes, you know, but like I said, I do it because I love it, not because it loves me. When it comes to the EMS system, me changing the system, all I can do is do it from the inside. But when it comes to like a solid plan and changing the system, that's above my pay grade, you know? I know that we're understaffed, underpaid, you know, overburdened. So I would just definitely try to get more money in to pay who you have, get more people in so that you can pay them, and get more resources so they can be less a burden on the people who are trying to get places to the hospital. Like one of the hospitals in Philadelphia, one of the big major hospitals in Philadelphia is shut down. That's terrible. Don't worry about the name. If you're in Philadelphia, you know what I'm talking about. It's shut down when that was a major hospital. Why would you let that hospital shut down just for nothing? And I bet you in 2 years or whatever, that hospital is gonna be condos. Watch. Some developer's gonna come in and buy it because it's a shell right now. And it's gonna become condos. You know what I mean? You need hospitals. We need resources when it comes to EMS. And a hospital where that hospital used to be is definitely needed. The only thing I would say changing, I would have a conversation with somebody who can take care of that and get that joint started. Because that was one of those hospitals that should have been too big to fail, but they let it fall. And now everything is even more over encumbered. When you shouldn't go to the ER. If you can get to an ER, to be honest with you, unless your arm is falling off or unless you get shot, if you can bring yourself in, you really shouldn't come in. You really should be only to the ER unless something is really wrong. You shouldn't be because I have a fever, okay? ERs were packed, and with the COVID thing, you know, the virus of unknown origin, when that happened, it was over encumbered in the thing because everybody came in who had a stuffy nose, you know? When they said just stay home, Sprite, ginger ale, toast, you know? I had COVID, I stayed home. I was dying for 3 days. I thought it was time to go, you know? But I came back and, you know, I'm still having some adverse reactions because like my sense of smell is still off a little bit. You shouldn't go into a hospital when you can get there. You know, go to that's why they have all these ready clinics, these first aid clinics, you know, all around. Go there, you know. That's why they said go to those places, the temple ready clinics, all those other ready, they're everywhere. Go there. Don't go to the ER. If you go there and the doctor says, okay, now go to the ER, now go to the ER. But, you know, don't go in there, my arm hurt, my elbow hurt. I don't know why. It started hurting 4 weeks ago. We're grown. Let's be grown about this. One story, a guy got his balls blown off. He was being pulled out of a house, and I thought like maybe he was dead because there was a gunshot call. You know, I cut off he wasn't dead, so I was like, oh snap, we get him on stretcher. I cut off his pants. Yo, his ball just rolls down the stretcher, and I was like, hey, that's a testicle. I was like, whoa, that is a testicle. You know, he has gunshot holes, boom, 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 all in his abdomen and his balls. And he's like, he tried to shoot my manhood. He tried to kill me. He tried to shoot my manhood. And I was like, all right, hold still. I have to plug these holes. And he was like, are my balls still down there? I was like, we'll get to that at some other time, you know. But right now, I'm plugging holes. All right. Come back 3 hours later and find out that he had 8 bullets in his abdomen. But they saved the one ball. That's what's up. They saved the one. He might be walking with a little limp, you know, to the left, but he got his one ball. That was an unforgettable story. And a little short one, a 6-year-old girl, 6 or 7-year-old girl, I had to take her home to die. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't wanna hear something's wrong with peds, anything wrong with children. I don't wanna hear that. Anything wrong with elderly. Children being abused or hurt or something hurting children, trauma, whatever, any type of trauma, mental, physical, whatever. And adults, grown-ups, elderly people. Because those people, they can't defend themselves, you know? So those are the 2 things I don't like hearing. Other than that, everything else is cool. Oh, and cardiac arrest. Ugh. It's like, cold blood. Like, all right, let's go. But I do it because I love it, you know? I love it. I wouldn't change my career for the world. I guess I can't say that because I'm here on YouTube, right? Hey everybody, this has been another episode of the Ken Morgan Experience. Yo, you came back and I appreciate you coming back. You know, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, make sure you like, you know, hey, everything will be appreciated. I'm going to be down in the comments soon and I'm going to be giving my sense, you know, and I really appreciate y'all feedback. You know, this has been the Ken Morgan Experience. We're only big because of you. Like I said, I'm going to throw stuff at y'all that y'all might not like, y'all questioning, or something that might rattle your bones. But hey, we all going to deal with it together. All right. You'll have a great one. You'll continue to be awesome. Peace.